Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday, happy noon. We're literally on the hump of the week right now, right in the middle. And I'm so glad that you're here with us. These 30-minute classes, we are going to just get kind of right into it, minimize the chit chat, but please know that I'm really grateful that you're here with us. And as always with these classes, take what you need, leave what you don't, especially in the middle of your day. And give yourself exactly what you need today to clear out the clutter, especially with all of the news and the happenings of the day. Just some peace of mind and some space. So we're going to get started right into our table pose today. And if you're using the music that's in the playlist or in the chat, you can push play on that. And we are going to do things a little asymmetrically here as we get into our mat today, because sometimes in the middle of our workday, we really need to get our mind off of autopilot and into doing something a little different. So I want you to take your right hand maybe 4 inches more forward than your left. So it's kind of an asymmetrical table, a poorly built table. And let's inhale into a cow shape, drop the belly, lift the heart, and just feel sort of that wonky stability. And then exhale, round your spine, let the head fall forward. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. One more time. Starting to feel your breath moving with the movement of your body. And then let's inhale into that long table back. Scoot that right hand back, left hand forward, just maybe 3 or 4 inches. So you're slightly asymmetrical there. 3 rounds of cat cow here. All right, it doesn't have to feel super stable. I want you just to feel how it's a little different. Exhaling into cat. And that's part of the power of this yoga practice. Moving our body in a variety of different directions and ways takes our brain off of the autopilot pathways of our day, right? If you think about our day, it's very sit, stand, walk forward, walk back, kind of very repetitive movements that get us stuck in those patterns of our minds sometimes. As you inhale this next time, long, flat spine, move that left hand back. So we've got your symmetrical, kind of more normal table now. And 3 more rounds. Belly drops, head and heart lifts. Exhale, round. Literally moving tension and stagnation and stress out of your body, out of your mind, so that throughout the practice and by the time we're done here, your mind has a little bit more space to handle whatever this day presents for you. Now, this is going to be our last cat here. Really feel that dome of the spine, let the head fall. And then inhale into table. Make sure you're happy with where those hands are. Wrist below shoulders, equal weight across the palms. We're going to tuck your toes under and hover those knees just an inch off the ground. Nice thing about practicing at home is I can't see if your knees are hovering. So you could choose to keep them down if you'd like. And just let the low belly begin to activate here. A little more active support for your low back than maybe it's been providing as you've sat today. And then nice and slow, just let those knees come on back down to the ground. Untuck those toes. And let's roll up onto, or kind of lift up onto the tips of those fingertips on the left hand. So you've got, call it cupcake hand, right? Not trying not to squish the cupcake. I'm going to take your right hand up to the sky. Big rotation there. And then as you exhale, let's take that right arm, reach it under the left, tap the floor, and then come right back up. Inhale, reaching upward, rooting into those shins. Exhale, reach it under. One more time, letting the spine and all of those side body tissues really rotate and ring out here. And we'll come back up with that right hand. Let that right hand come back down. As it finds the floor, put that right hand on fingertips, just like the left. Let's do that other side, left hand to the sky. Big inhale there. Exhale, sweep that left arm under, tap the floor. Inhale, sweep it up. Thinking a little less about the external kind of end of your limb and thinking a little more here as we go through this about the effect, the influence this movement has closer to your core, closer to the center of your being. We'll take that left hand to the sky one more time. Slowly bring that left hand down, landing on fingertips. You've got two really domed palms. Try to be on tips, not pads. A little release for carpal tunnel, for wrists, for forearms. And then go ahead and flatten those hands. Tuck the toes under and downward facing dog. Now, likely for most of you, this is your first down dog of the day, unless your name is Shanti. She's just right here off screen. You can't see her right now. And let's ease ourselves into it, pedaling the feet, kind of bending one knee at a time, maybe giving your tail a little wag. And then let's nod your head a couple times. So just pull that chin in toward the chest and then release. Couple shakes of the head, saying no to all the things you had to say yes to today. And then just let that head be nice and heavy. Hello, Shanti. Let's roll up onto the tips of your toes. Good down dog. Heels high. Exhale, heels toward the floor. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Nice and slow there. Inhale, heels lift. Hips are high. Exhale, heels down. All right, one more time. And then as those heels drop, let's keep that left heel descending. Start to peel that right leg up toward the ceiling and knee them out. And however it works for you, does not need to be graceful. Right foot forward between your hands. We're going to put that back knee down on the ground. Go ahead and keep those back toes tucked under if that's comfortable for you. And let's bring your right hand to your right thigh. Reach your left hand up to the sky as you press down into that right hand. And allow your hips to press forward toward that right heel. Option to stay here, option to take that left arm and reach it up and over toward the right. So you get into the side body tissues once again. And then bring that left hand straight up toward the ceiling. Slowly bring that left hand down inside that right foot. You can be on fingertips or flat hand or block, up to you. We're going to take your right hand up to the sky one more time into that rotation. Your choice, you can keep that back knee down or you can tuck those back toes under, lift the knee, straightening and powering up that back leg. And then whether you have that back knee up or down, we're going to take that right arm, swoop it under your right leg. It's an official term. Let your heart turn toward the ground. And then inhale, we'll swoop that right hand right back up toward the ceiling. All right, you have 2 more of those. Exhale, swoop it under. Inhale, swoop it up and rotate. Last one. Now this time as you exhale, let that right hand come on down to the floor. Ease yourself back to downward facing dog in a method in a way that works for you. You are invited always to stay here for a couple breaths, but if you want to keep moving today, we come forward to plank with your inhale. Knees to the floor, especially for those of you that did upper body work right before class. Elbows point straight back as you lower to the belly. On the ground there, go ahead and untuck your toes. Inhale, little lift of the heart, baby cobra. Feel those shoulders slide down and back as you root into the feet and the quads. And then exhale, forehead down. Inhale up through table. And downward facing dog. Let's take a big full breath in here. And as though you're releasing something, you might even bring something to mind. Open your mouth and exhale. Let all of that air go. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Any way that works for you. Foot steps forward between the hands. Again, we'll bring that back knee down. I recommend keeping those back toes tucked under if it works for you. If it doesn't, just untuck. Left hand, left thigh. Right hand goes forward and up to the sky. Allow the pelvis to press forward any amount that suits you. So you get a little release, especially if you've been sitting today, for that low belly, the front of the hip there. You can keep this neutral, reaching the hand upward, or you can take that left arm and reach it up and over toward the left. Or right arm up and over to the left. I might have said that wrong. We'll bring that hand back up to the sky as you're ready. Let your right hand come down to the floor. Flat hand on the fingertips or on block. Left hand to the sky. Your choice. You can keep that back knee down, or you can straighten the leg, starting to power up that back leg. You have 3 breaths here to swoop. Left hand under the left leg, and then roll it open, reaching upward. So again, allowing this to come not just from the arm and the hand, but that whole spine, back, torso, shoulder, arm, working together cohesively. This will be our last lift of that hand to the sky. And then left hand down to the floor. Again, we're going to step it back to that downward facing dog. Invitation to be here, right here. Or inhale, plank. Knees up or down. Elbows point straight back as you lower. Chaturanga. Let's keep it low if you're comfortable with that today. Baby cobra. Shoulders lift back and down. Heart is hovering off the floor. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, table. Hello, musketeer. And downward facing dog. The crew is all here. Hi. So from this down dog, let's roll up onto your tippy toes, start to look forward, and we're going to walk your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Bend your knees as you need to. And when you get to the front of the mat, let's inhale, halfway lift. And then, just collapse. Let it all go. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. Let's bend those knees significantly. Round your spine like cat. And roll up, inch by inch by inch. At the top there, we'll take your 2 hands skyward. Palms come together and down into your heart. Let those thumbs settle right on your chest. Chest lifting toward the thumbs. Crown of head lifting toward the sky. Inhale, hands reaching up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fingers on shins or floor. And then exhale, we'll fold and step that left leg back. Inhale, we'll rise, crescent lunge, 1 movement, 1 breath here. Feel free to slow it down or speed it up at any point. Exhale, hands down. We step to plank with your inhale. Another vinyasa here, you can always skip. So down dog would be the skip option, or knees up or down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to the belly. And back you go, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts as you inhale. Footsteps forward with your exhale. Rising up, crescent lunge, inhale. And hands come down, exhale. We'll step forward, feet together, right into your halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up, inhale. And hands to heart, exhale. Surya Namaskar C. We'll do one more round of that, reversing the order of the legs. So inhale, hands reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. We'll fold with your exhale, right leg steps back. Rising crescent lunge, inhale. Hands come down, exhale. Plank pose as your breath in. Maybe you skip the vinyasa and head to down dog, or exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Back to belly, exhale. Pressing up through your inhale. And down dog, exhale. Right leg lifts as you breathe in. Footsteps forward as you breathe out. Crescent as your inhale. Hands down, exhale. Left foot steps forward, inhale, right into that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Chair pose, even at lunchtime. Keep your legs in chair. Body is going to fold over those legs. Let the hands reach down and back. Inhale, sit up, reach up. Exhale, folding over those chair legs, hands reach back. Inhale, sit up, reach up. One more time, lean and fly. Let's stay here for a breath. Fist those hands. Let those arms fall any amount away from your low back. And then we'll swing those arms forward and all the way up, letting those legs straighten. And exhale, hands to heart. Again, letting those thumbs settle on the chest lifting toward the thumbs. Eyes are steady or closed. Just feel your breath, feel your heart rate after a few minutes of very steady movement. Feel that pulse of life and energy and presence within you. And then let the eyes blink open. Find a steady place to gaze upon. We're going to shift into your right leg. Bring that left knee up toward the chest. Left knee out toward the side. And we're going to place that left foot on your inner right thigh or calf for tree pose. When you're ready, we'll take your two hands up toward the ceiling, as though you're reaching and holding on to something up there to pull yourself out of the heaviness of gravity. And then let's just turn that left knee forward, releasing the tree leg. We're going to step that left foot all the way back into your lunge. Let that back heel drop to the ground, and we'll open into warrior two. So shoulders and arms open toward the long edge of your mat. Right arm forward, left arm back. Let the base of your neck, the middle part of your shoulder get heavy. Maybe lunge into that front knee a little bit more. And then keep that lunge, that depth in your front leg. Left hand down the back leg, right hand up and back. Breathing in space and release to all of the gaps between the ribs on the right side of your waist, that big gap between the rib cage and the pelvis, the moldable, malleable tissue there. And then we'll take your two hands down around your front foot, roll onto the ball of that back foot, and step your left foot next to your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Come on up into chair. Just one time, we'll keep your legs in chair. Let the body tip over those legs. Hands reach back, head falls down. And then we'll sweep or swoop all the way up to standing. Legs straight and hands go up and hands to heart. Settle eyes, settle gaze, settle breath. When you feel ready, shift into that left foot. Right knee comes up. Knee to the right for tree pose. Right foot comes to inner thigh or inner calf. Hands can stay at heart, or when you feel steady and ready, hands to the ceiling. Imagine you have something to grab onto up there. Lift yourself out of the low back, out of the weight of the day. And then turn that knee forward as you're ready. Right leg steps back. Finding that crescent lunge. And then opening warrior two. Letting those arms get long. Middle of the shoulders, base of the neck, soft and heavy. Challenge yourself. Wake up those legs by giving them permission to hold you. Just really lunge into that front leg. And then try to keep that depth. Right hand down the back leg, left hand up and back, yawning through that whole left side body. And then when you're ready, hands go down around your front foot, come onto the ball of the back foot. And we step back to plank. Put a little smile on your face, knees up or down. You've got just a few breaths here. Feel a sense of that front body drawing into the back body. Lengthen through the crown of the head as you press back through your heels. And then let your knees come on down to the floor. Walk those hands back to the legs. We're going to swing your legs around, coming to seated. And go ahead and bring those legs out in front of you. Right leg straight, just like your tree pose, left leg bent. We'll bring that foot to the inner thigh or calf. Take a little turn towards your right leg. And let's elongate over that right leg. So just let those hands take a little walk forward toward the foot. Let the chin soften in toward the chest. Let the eyes either be closed or just down toward the shin so that the brain and the head are not trying to help you reach the foot. And then slowly walk those hands back in. Bring that left knee up, straighten the leg. Right leg bends. Open it up. Take that little rotation toward the left leg. And again, just nice and easy. Elongate the body over that left leg. Walking the hands out. Soften the chin in toward the sternum. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And then ease those hands back in. Draw that left leg in, soles of the feet together, knees open. Let's hold on to feet, ankles, or shins, and just sit up nice and tall. Let those shoulders melt down and back. Invite that right ear to fall toward your right shoulder for a moment. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. And nice and slowly lift that head right back up on top of your spine. Let your hands come to those outer legs. Let's gently press your two knees together. Hold on to the backs of your thighs, and let's come on down to your back. As you come down onto the back, give those knees a big hug into the chest. You can hold the shins or you can hold hamstrings. And then let's open your arms into a T or goalpost shape. Take your knees to the right for a grounded supine twist. Just feel yourself breathing really fully into the two sides of your lungs, two sides of the ribs, the waist. This great sense of side to side expansion here. And then bring those legs back through center and just nice and easy over to the left. Again, feeling that space within you. One more breath here. And then back to center we go. Reach onto those legs, pull the head up toward your knees. And let's release. Legs out, arms by your side, or maybe hands on belly. Gifting yourself these moments of stillness here in the middle of your day. And planting seeds for yourself of a reminder that, well, we don't always have 30 minutes to stop and move. We don't always even have 30 seconds to get still. This stillness, this presence, this space, and this breath are always with us. Always there for us to tap into and bring to the surface, regardless of what the day is dishing out. all take a breath in. Open those lips and slowly let that air release. One more time, big breath in. And let it go. If you have more time to stay here and you want more time, please stay. That is our 30 minutes for the day. So as you're ready, bend those knees, let your feet find the floor. We're going to ease ourselves to a side and up to that comfortable seat. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart and just carrying this practice with you, committing to carrying this practice and its gifts with you as a gift to yourself and everyone you connect with throughout your day. Thank you all so much for practicing together. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, so much. I hope that you got what you needed right in the heart of your week, right in the heart of your day. We'll be here every Wednesday from now on at noon, a rotation of myself, Yulia, and Jamie. And we look forward to being here with you. I hope that the rest of your day is just what you need it to be and that you have a full week. Thank you, Jamie. I look forward to taking your class next week. Happy Wednesday, everyone.